Have you ever had someone tell you you can't do it all? I'm Robert Stutz, and here's something to think about. I ran across writing about a book the other day written by Randy Zuckerberg, and if you recognize that name, she is indeed the sister of Mark Zuckerberg, the guru of Facebook. The title of the book was Pick Three, and it included a list of 5 things that are important to a well-balanced life: sleep, work, fitness, family, and friends. Listen to that list again: sleep, work, fitness, family, and friends. And then the title of the book is Pick Three. And when I first heard about that, I thought that's a little bit of a discouraging message, that indeed maybe there's 5 important things and we only get 3 of them. I had to dig a little deeper and I found out, oh, wait a minute. The full title of the book is Pick Three. You can have it all, just not every day. Sometimes when we try to juggle too many things, it drives us crazy. And it's usually connected to those 5 things, isn't it? Getting enough sleep, our priorities at work, focusing on our fitness, quality time with our family, and fun times with our friends and connections there. By the way, for teenagers, remember, your work is school. That is your work you put in every day. What do you think about that? Is it impossible to balance? In fact, Zuckerberg in her book says that balancing those 5 things is like getting flaming swords and juggling them while riding on a unicycle. Now, that's a little bit of an exaggerated example, but I think you get the point there, that it's hard to do all things. And Zuckerberg's point is every day, look at those 5 things and pick 3 that will dominate your attention for the day. And tomorrow, pick 3, but it won't be the same 3 necessarily. And if you do that over time, you'll be more apt to be able to, in her words, have it all. I don't know about that. I need to dig further on that. But it got me to thinking that maybe a first simpler step, even if you don't read the book, is to think about those 5 things on a regular basis. Maybe every month or even every week, do a little checkup on all of those. How am I doing in my priorities at work, my priorities with family time, my fitness, my time with friends, and my sleep as well? Thought about teenagers. Work and friends often dominate their time because of a large amount of time that's spent at school. And they're usually able to maybe spend some time with family, although for some teens it's not necessarily quality time. You may go straight from school to your room. Fitness, for some, that's a big deal because of their interest. For others, and I remember in my high school years, I kind of let that slide. And then a lot of teens have trouble with the sleep priority. It gets squeezed out, and you may find yourself at 3 a.m. with a device in your hand interacting with your friends when you should be catching up on your sleep. So think about those goals, and maybe one of the things you can do, even without reading the book, is to say, which of those 5, work, family, friends, fitness, and sleep, which of those 5 is the biggest stress point for you right now? And then think about things you can do in the next several days to reprioritize and focus on the one that has been missing. Do that regularly, though, because if you only focus on one, something else is going to fall off there, kind of like trying to juggle on the unicycle there. Does that make any sense to you? Maybe that's a way of thinking that can help you get rolling. I'm going to be doing more of these little short form videos, and so I hope, if you haven't done so, this is on my personal YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. I don't get money off that. Need a bunch of followers to do that. This is not for income. This is for output. This is for me to share with you. So if you subscribe, you'll get an alert on your YouTube when those pop up from time to time, and share them as well. Try to get some other people to connect as well. We all need a little something to think about, and these are going to be shorter. This one's over 4 minutes. I'm going to try to keep them even shorter than that. But if you'll do that, I'll be checking in with you, and comment if you will. We can continue the discussion going, and from time to time I'll post comments that have links. If you find what I share interesting, you can dig into it a little deeper. You have a blessed day.